Welcome to Howell Dawdy's Fast Track. I'm Howell Dawdy, and this is a show where me and a guest write a song in 1/2 of 1 hour. My guest today is my good friend Chris Vititoe. Chris is one of the owners of Planet of the Tapes, a bar, venue, video rental place here in Louisville, Kentucky, and he makes music as Tony Robot. And if you're a fan of my music, you've heard his beats and beeps under such songs as Corn Man and Trash and Scary. He's also the voice and body of The Possum, which makes him the other half of the Big Howell and Possum comedy duo. We have a weekly radio show on 91.9 FM WFPK and a Twitch stream. Now, have I missed any big credits there, Chris?
You could mention that I'm a Kentucky treasure. That other than that, I think you got him.
You're a Kentucky treasure and a legend. You're like the Mammoth Cave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, deep, cavernous, empty.
Now, Chris, forgive me if this seems rude or I don't know, blunt or whatever, but I'm not going to ask you how you're doing.
Oh,
I'm not going to chat with you. I'm not going to riff with you here at the top. I'm going to get right into it because we have a all business, no bullshit policy here on the show.
I love it. Let's do it.
So before I start the clock and we start to write a song together, which I'm just going to note, I think you're very, very qualified. You've written a ton of songs. I've been around you when you've sort of just made up a song on the spot. I think this is going to be a heck of a good time here today.
I expect one.
Before I start the clock, Chris, we got to do two things. I'm going to ask you if you have any questions about the process. And then also, we're going to give ourselves a little, like a distant silhouette, maybe an archetype of a type of song that we're going to write today so that we're not just jumping into this thing completely blind. Though of everybody I know, I think you'd do the best with just no boundaries at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should probably decide ahead of time what type of song we're going to do.
Sure. Yeah.
So do you have any questions about how we're going to do this?
I am holding my questions. I'm sitting on them like so many eggs, just because I'm ready to take the ride.
Okay. So you're okay with jumping in blind. Half an hour is not a long amount of time if you have a question about how to do it.
I guess I do have one question.
What's that?
Have you heard Billy Ocean's Lover Boy?
Yes.
Because that's what I want to do. I want to do something in the vein of Lover Boy.
Okay. Well, hang on a second. Can I remind myself what Loverboy sounds like real quick?
Oh, please do. That's why I thought I should get that out of the way so that you can Loverboy yourself for a minute.
So this is all right. Well, that's really convenient. So the two ways that I've set up that we could do this is you tell me a type of song you want to do, or I have a wheel with genres and types of songs. And I knew you were probably not going to want to do that because it has rap on it, and I know you probably don't want to rap.
No, I don't.
But I've been trying to make Chris rap for a long time, and he's
He'll never
refusing
do
to
it.
do it.
He'll never do it. Not even if I'm on Ambien and I'm out of my mind. I'll still have the wherewithal to be like, no.
Sorry, I had a very loud YouTube ad come up when I pulled this song up to check it out. I didn't hear whatever you just said because a very loud YouTube ad came up.
Loverboy's got a great groove. It's got the perfect song structure. It's got a nice bridge that builds you up and gets you ready. And then, boy, when that chorus drops, it's satisfying.
A lot of synth flourishes in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's very dramatic. It's very cinematic.
We can skip all that. I mean, for our version.
Right.
If I had to make one criticism of Loverboy, it's too much icing up top on the cake.
Yeah, I could see getting right into a beat like this, just letting people start dancing.
At the most, like a little drum fill.
The beat is not far off of "Get Out of My Dreams," at least in the verse. Mm-hmm. It's got that same kind of we're rolling with it.
Right. You picture a train with Billy Ocean's head on the front, like it's like a Thomas the Train engine, but it's just Billy Ocean.
Okay, we're definitely gonna want to. It has a really epic pre-chorus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're going to want to have a pre-chorus for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I remember this song really well now. Okay.
The video's insane. Are
Oh,
you
it's
watching the
great.
video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley with coconut drinks.
Yeah. it's it's Jimmy Buffett's bar in Tatooine.
I mean, they. It's like they got. It's like they got Henson on this or something. I mean, some of them are just a guy just grabbed whatever he had in his garage on his way out
Yeah.
to go shoot the video, and then there's like 3 or 4 hero characters who clearly they had a real budget for that.
Yeah.
There's 2 people with TVs for heads, which is awesome.
Right.
They come from a planet where everyone's a TV.
Yeah.
And they watch a normal head when they sit down with their family.
What's on the head tonight? Aw, 2.5 Men. Change the head.
Okay, all right. That's huge. That's a great place to start at. And let's get down to business. Let's start the clock.
All right.
Here we go. Starting it right now. All right. What concept? What's the story? What's going on? Is it just a guy who's telling a lady that he wants to be her lover boy? Presumably a lady.
Well, I was kind of I was kind of hoping to involve the phrase "ding dong" somewhere in it. Maybe it's about a guy who's running late to meet a lady, and he's running from the ding dong of time.
Or is the ding dong her? Is the ding dong her doorbell? Like he's.
See, there you go. It's already building.
I mean, and there could be some mystery there. There could certainly be a little ambiguity about whether ding dong is the cold hand of time
Or
just the woman's doorbell.
It could be part doorbell, part maybe he's already with her and he's trying to get her home on time, right? Because he's got to hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight. She's got a curfew. We're talking about teenage.
He's got to hit that ding dong. Oh my God, that's so good. He's got to hit that ding dong. He's got to hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight. That that right there is. I mean, that's probably that's probably our hook. So you're thinking ding dong, if the song is called ding dong, then probably, and we're doing a Billy Ocean style song, the chorus should probably be something like ding dong, and then there'd be and then you would sort of explain it at the end. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. You want to repeat ding dong in the chorus somehow.
So it'd be like ding dong, ding dong. He's got to hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight. I mean, I'm cramming it in there, but it's but that's sort of that I think is our I think we've got enough material for a chorus there for sure. Right.
And the epic pre-chorus build-up, the bridge, should maybe give the impression that he's not going to make it on time. There's that sort of building drama, like, oh God, the train slowed me down. I'm stuck at the light.
Something like, so I'm hustling and rushing, and something like that. So the pre-chorus is about rushing. So I'm rushing her across town, or rushing her towards the door. Towards the door. Okay, now, so we're gonna have presumably a 4 or 8 bar intro of just that sort of rollicking beat of the dum da da dum da da dum da dum, but with a club beat behind it. So kind of, I'm just gonna call this like a dance pop intro, that kind of thing. We'll have we'll have that intro. We need a big pre-chorus. We need this really, really heavy hitting chorus, And then do you want to have a sort of like middle eight section towards the end? Do you want to have like a breakdown with claps, or is there something else you want to say? Do you want to take it to another level?
I don't want to do the thing where it goes up, and it goes up one note. Yeah,
Oh,
what
like
do you call that?
modulation? You don't want to do that?
No, I don't like when songs do that. When they take the chorus and it's like, oh, it's just higher now. I don't like that.
Wow. Okay.
I don't care for it. Um, if I had to choose, I would say maybe some kind of a clap. And if are you recording the claps yourself? Could you slap your butt cheeks? Could this be like a butt cheek
Yes.
slap?
Yes. So to the listener, know that any clap sounds you hear at the end of this episode when you hear the song, know that those claps are my cheeks.
That makes me so happy because every time I
Yeah.
hear claps in a song, it's a recurring bit that I do. I always say, "Oh, did you know that was butt cheeks?"
I mean, it will be bare butt right up to the microphone, and you will
Yes.
be hearing the sound of my bare butt in this song, simply
hot.
because my guest asked for it.
Mhm.
All right, now a first line to me is critical when you're writing a song. It sets the tone. It sets the mood. What do you think? I mean, clearly, are we on our way to the date at the beginning of the song, or are we already in this? Is the whole song? Does the whole song take place in this single moment of desperation, of needing to ding that dong before the ding dong of midnight?
I think we want to spend a little bit of time on the date and then get that drama of, oh God, the time. Then you got to head home.
Yeah, maybe we start out describing how great she looks. Could that be where our first line?
Sure. Then we
Takes
don't know
us-
if he's on the date or if he's on the way. We just know he's lost in her looks.
Okay. Okay. So, getting lost in her looks. Hey, and being lost in her looks is part of the reason why he's not getting to ding that dong yet, because they're lost out he's lost out on the freeway, lost in her looks, something like that. What do you think?
Yep, I'm into it.
Let's get into like specific phrasings.
Okay.
Like tell me if you like I'm thinking about the beat, and I'm thinking about how many words probably need to be in that opening line. Like just sort of improvise how an opening line for you would go for a second, just to give me an impression of what you want here.
Yeah, okay. I don't think Lost in Your Looks comes first. I think that is going to be closer to the bridge. So maybe it's
So if the beat's like dum
something like You and Me Tonight. That's a good starter.
I mean, should we go as clear as possible? Should be I'm out on a date. Should be something like that, or lost in her looks, out on a date. What do you think?
I think we should mention something about teenage love, since we're talking about a curfew race here. I think we should establish in the first verse that
Okay. So these are teens. So we don't want to get too into what ding dong means or dinging her dong means, or maybe she's look. Hey, maybe she's in college. She's got like a curfew at her sorority house or something like that.
yeah.
Like let's leave that ambiguous.
Yeah, well,
as
okay, yeah. We're trying to get her home on time. So
Let's
That's all.
not say teenage love.
let's not.
I'm pulling my bare ass out for this track. Let's not say teenage love.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Though I understand your reason for saying that.
Sure.
So, all right. First line. Where are we at?
You and me on my horse. Let's say we're on we're on a horse. No, we want to be in a car, right?
Let's be in a car.
Let's be
The
in a
last
car.
song, This it's amazing that you brought that up because the song I did for episode 1 with Michael Hale is about a horse that the guy's trying to call the vet to reach his horse who has ringworm.
Okay, let's not do a horse thing.
Let's not do a horse. So we're in a car.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely in a car, and we're lost We're lost in the middle of the city, right? And he's lost in her looks. I think that should be the parallel being drawn in the first couplet or whatever.
I think lost in the middle of the city is your opening line.
Lost on now it's got to have a certain rhythm to it. So lost on the road in the middle of the city.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
I like that.
That's pretty good. Lost on the road in the middle of the city. That has kind of a dramatic quality to it. Lost on the road in the middle of the city. Lost in her looks. Gosh, she's looking so pretty.
Lost in her looks. Those street lights make her look so pretty.
Lost. Oof. I mean, for me, actually rhyming city with pretty kind of hits me the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my taste, it's like it's kind of an old fashioned sort of clunky rhyme to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like doing something a little softer, like a ready or
Titty.
Or a titty, yeah, or like lost in the street lights glaring off her titties, something like that.
I have to object again. Titty is one of my least favorite words.
Well, that's a shame. It's a shame. You're depriving yourself of one of the great words there. I think.
I don't like it.
Lost on the road in the middle of the city. Oh, you know what? This doesn't need to rhyme. This as a couplet should be an A-B. And I'll tell you why. Listen to how this sort of lilts.
Okay.
Lost in the road in the middle of the city, lost in her looks in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
And I think we only need 2 more lines, and then we go right to the pre-chorus. Let's get into it. So
yes, we're making a bite-sized brownie here. Yeah, we're not going to write the whole thing.
Lost on the road in the middle of the city. But I think that's how Billy Ocean would do it as well, I think, is he would have 2 sort of long couplets like this.
You presume to know how Billy Ocean thinks? Well, you some kind of priest of the religion of the Church of Billy Ocean?
I just know how the pacing feels. And it feels like we only need
You're right.
2
You're
of
right.
these long
There's no
lines.
room. There's no time for guff. I'm sorry. We'll continue.
Lost on the road in the middle of the city, lost in her looks in the middle of the night. Out on the town for so these next 2 lines to me they need to establish I'm out on the town on a date. Like that, it should say it sort of clearly. And then we need to talk about how the clock is running down, right? So
Yeah, the clock's running down on the bridge, right?
Well, the last line of the verse I think should mention that he's against the clock.
Okay.
That he's got to do the time is limited, so I got to do this right. Something like that. I'm going to put that as a temporary last line. Time is limited, so I got to do this right.
Time is running out might be a little more romantic.
Time's running out. That's, you know what? That's really good. Oh my gosh. I let my phone go to sleep, so I can't see where we're at with the clock. Okay, we're at 12:52, and I think we're racing through this. We're doing great.
Okay.
What was you said time is limited.
Time is running out.
Time is running out. Yes,
So
time
I
is
better do
running
this right.
out. And that puts running, time is running out. The fact that we're saying running out in this line, we could put another type of running in the line before it, and it would have a similar kind of reflection of each other, like the way that we have lost and middle happening in both of the earlier lines.
He could be running red lights. Or time is running out, so I better run that light is better than do this right.
You're totally right. So I better run this light. Time is running out, so I better run this light. All right. Lost on the road in the middle of the city. Lost in her looks in the middle of the night. Something, something, something about being on a date. Time is running out, so I better run this light.
Mm-hmm.
She something maybe bring it over to her. Like she looks
real good holding that takeout box.
she looks real good holding that takeout box. It doesn't have the same rhythm as but we could something maybe we could say lights on her. Have we said lights? We have not. So but I'll say this. I think it's clunky to say lights and then better run this light. That to me is not a good like reflection.
I agree.
So
you could say something about how the night has been just right.
well, we don't need a right.
Oh, that's right.
Here.
We don't.
This can be anything.
Anything.
So I mean, it could also rhyme with city if we wanted to do it, but this could really be anything. And we need to pick something right now because we're at 15 minutes, and we need a pre-chorus.
Maybe I want to turn around so I can just start over. Maybe he has had such a good night, he wants to do it again.
I don't know about turn around. That to me is like it takes the motion out of the urgency here. Mm-hmm. But something like I wish this would last forever, but time is running out. Lost in the road in the middle of the city, lost in her looks in the middle of the night. I wish she's looking so something. Wish this would last forever. Mm-hmm. She's looking like. What is she looking like, Chris? Give us a.
Crispy.
She's looking like a snack.
She's looking crispy.
She's looking so crisp. That matches the meter of it.
I guess that'd be hard to say with in a song though. You gotta.
She's looking so crisp. I like it. Okay. She's looking so crisp. Wish this would last forever. Time is running out, so I better run this light.
Mm-hmm. That's solid.
That's really good. All right, so pre-chorus. What are we doing? Pre-chorus, like, gotta.
We gotta talk about the stakes.
Now I have a note here earlier about what the pre-chorus is going to do, and it's so I'm rushing across town or towards the door. Now I think maybe the first part of the pre-chorus should be about rushing her across town, and the second part of the pre-chorus should be rushing her towards the door. You get it? So that it's almost like a montage of how urgent this whole thing is.
Right, but he's talking about the stakes and what these are the goals, but he's not actually getting that done because we have to leave some drama for the rest of the song, right?
Right. But you can make the time itself can be vague, because it can be. So we can actually we can act like this is all happening while he's got her like in his arms and he's rushing her towards the threshold of the door.
Sure. So we're bringing up the race home and also the race of the door.
So I'm rushing her across town as the curfew counts down. I'm rushing her towards the door.
Even though I want more.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, or it's something about more. So I'm rushing her across town as her curfew winds down. I'm rushing towards the door.
Maybe use a different word than rushing, but same feeling just because you said rushing before, but yeah.
So I'm rushing her across town. Is her curfew?
You could say racing.
How about racing in the first one? So I'm
Okay.
racing. So I'm racing cross town. Actually, rushing her doesn't even sound good to me as I think about it. So I'm racing cross town as her curfew winds down. I'm
Hustling towards the door.
hustling. Hustling towards the door. We're hustling towards the door.
I mean, there's always the hustling towards the door, even though I want more. There's.
I would love it if this line had a real impact to it. Like
Right, it is the last
like,
line before the chorus.
it's got to be like, it can't just be like, "'Cause I want some more." Like it can't be a sort of throwaway line like that. It's got to be something. It's got to be something big because this is leading us right into ding dong, and I let's see. We're hustling towards the door. Time just give us a little more. That doesn't quite work, but something like that.
Maybe you could say, time, just give us a little more. Something like that.
Time just give us a little more. Maybe door's not the right. Well, no. I mean, I think that I'm sold on the crosstown towards the door thing. I think that has the right energy, but we're hustling towards the door. Will you look up? I got a couple things I'm juggling here. Will you look up rhymes with door?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can do it. I can look up
sore. Like your heart sore.
Drawer. Let's see here.
S'more.
For, before, war, floor, explore. Ooh, it's time for me to explore.
Maybe about score.
Oh no, I was just looking at whore when you said score. To fail now, I would abhor.
Ask for.
Oh yes, ask for. That's it. So something about a little time is all I'm asking for. Yes, a little time is all I'm asking for.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, and then we're saying ding dong, ding dong. I gotta hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight. Do you like that as the chorus? I love it.
Yes, it's very stupid.
I gotta hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight.
Or you could say, I gotta make it ding dong.
What? Okay, so ding dong, ding dong. I gotta hit that ding dong. I gotta do it right. And then the same thing, ding dong, ding dong. I gotta hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight, right? So we have a two-part chorus there.
And I think that since we're doorbelling it with this ding dong, when you say ding dong, this should be in the tone of like a regular doorbell.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking ding. The notes of the chorus should have that. Should sound like a doorbell for sure. Even though I think we're gonna have that same sort of chunky lover boy, like a guitar driven, like sudden anthemic thing going on.
Now, are you going to compose this song in this half an hour too?
Oh no,
Okay.
we're at 23. We're at almost 24 minutes.
Oh,
here.
so we're just coming up with the words and the concept.
We are coming up the words, the concept, the vibe.
Gotcha.
That's and then and I think we've got enough. See, in my opinion, the music is going to sort of come as a necessity after we've established what the chorus needs to sound like in this way. It's the rest of the stuff is going to sort of fall together, I think. All right, but we need a second verse, and we need it fast. And then I'm assuming we're going to do because we've only got 5 minutes and some change.
It'll be the same bridge.
I say the bridge is just a ding dong breakdown with ass claps,
Okay,
right?
I'm into that.
So sort of the kind of thing where the crowd gets to clap and sing along, like that kind of thing.
Right.
So we just need a second verse, and if we want to modify the pre-chorus a little bit, sometimes that's nice if the second pre-chorus is slightly different.
Okay.
So what should we say in the second verse?
Okay, so now we've rejoined the couple. They're still in the car, and we're gonna add some drama to the verse.
So maybe running out of gas.
Yeah, something about the gas light just came on.
Running out of gas, sweating in my seat.
Mm-hmm. Sweating in my seat is a very, very, very sexy image.
Yeah, running out of gas, sweating in my seat. Driving like a maniac.
I'm all right feet.
We're not rhyming yet.
Oh.
It's an A-B rhyme or A-B-C-B rhyme structure. Running out of gas, sweating in my seat, driving like a maniac. Lost in the road in the middle of the night. Lost in her looks. Lost on the road in the middle of the city. Lost in her looks in the middle of the night. That's the structure of the running out of gas. I think we could actually change the rhyme structure here because it's got a different cadence to it. So, running out of gas, sweating in my seat, driving like a maniac. What was the thing you said?
It was something that rhymed with seat, so we don't have to use it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying we could change it because it's got a different flow to it. Running out of gas, sweating in my seat, driving like a maniac. In the summer heat. What just came through my brain was in the cool summer heat.
I hate
Which
it.
you don't like that? You don't like cool summer heat?
No.
Damn. Driving like a maniac in the hot summer heat.
Wet summer heat.
In the wet summer heat. Okay.
Gotta have the word wet.
We got to rush here. So, running out of gas, sweating in my seat, driving like a maniac in the wet summer heat. Lights flashing by, right? Something like that. Mm-hmm. Lights flashing by. She's looking so right. But I got to get her home. But I got to get her home by midnight, by the ding dong. But I got to get her home.
But I got to ding her home by the dong of midnight.
That's awesome. But I got to ding her home by the dong of midnight. All right, now real quick. So I'm racing across town. I want to change the second. We have 2 minutes, and I want to change the second line of each of the lines of this pre-chorus. Mm-hmm. So because I want to keep racing across town and hustling towards the door. But we're racing across town. What's another thing that could rhyme, that could be instead of as our curfew winds down? As our lives, as we're,
as our takeout cools down.
Okay. I mean, I know you want to get takeout in there, and
apparently a lot. I don't know.
No, that's good. That's a bit of your personality in the song because you love takeout, and I know it. Everybody loves takeout. That's not a diss. All right, we got 1 minute. And all we need is a little time is all I'm asking for. We need a slight variation on that line that's as poetic and cool. Mm-hmm. And that's the last thing we'll have. A little time is all I'm asking for. A little love is all I'm asking for, maybe.
Maybe just another minute, or
A minute of love is all I'm asking for. 1 minute of love, or is that too like? We got 20 seconds.
Oh, I don't know. Sure.
I mean, a little bit of love.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of love more than a minute of love, because a minute of love sounds like a joke about premature ejaculation.
It does.
Or something,
We can't have
which
that.
I don't like as much.
Yeah.
All right, and that's the time right there.
There we go.
Wow, we really did it.
We did
it again. That's exactly how the first episode of this went, where we were scrambling to get that one line in.
I cannot. I hope that your wife walks in the room when you're slapping your butt cheeks against a mic.
I mean, she would not be even kind of surprised to find me do that. To find me doing that. All right. So this song is called Ding Dong. Now, am I going to be able to get you to sing on this, or do you want me to sing it and you maybe sing back up or something like that, or what are you thinking?
I would like to try my hand at you just recording it, and then I can go in there with some backup vocals, or maybe add a harmony you didn't expect, something like that.
Okay. I mean, I think it would be really great if you did the actual lead and I did the backing vocals. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to do that, I'm not going to make you do it.
I think I would rather do the background vocals.
Okay. I'm already thinking about how I would sing this, and I think it's going to be fun to sing this song. It's called Ding Dong, mm-hmm. and it's Howell Dawdy featuring Chris Vititoe. Or do you want to be Tony Robot on this?
I don't know. It's weird. I haven't made any new Tony Robot music in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel like an asshole when I call myself that, because it's like, oh yeah, I released an album 5 years ago.
Yeah, but I mean, people call themselves their musical name all the time.
I guess yeah. Elton
you don't
John's
have to feel
license
bad
doesn't
about
run out, and he just like, oh, you can't call yourself Elton John.
Yeah, the mayor of music is going to show up to your house and tell you that you're breaking the law.
Oh, I'm always so worried about that. Okay, yeah, Tony Robot.
Yeah, all right. So
if the mayor shows up, it's your fault.
So first of all, thank you, Chris Vititoe, for being on the show.
Oh, what a pleasure.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. And do you have anything you want to plug right now?
Planet of the Tapes. We are open 7 days a week from 6 at this point to midnight. After the pandemic, it'll be till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time. Come on out. That's it.
And I'll say it's very responsibly socially distant environment that you've got there at your bar.
Yes,
we'll say that.
Yes,
you got all the capacity stuff figured out. You got a good ventilation and everything going on in there. It's great.
Yep. Also, Possum wrote a book. It's called Pizza Bones Jones, and it's illustrated by Joey Eberling, and music and sounds by Howell Dawdy here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real treat. Possum tells you when to turn the page, and it's a ghost story about a skeleton made of pizza crust. It's a good time, and you can buy that at Planet of the Tapes or at planetofthetapes.biz.
Ooh, you got that .biz. That's
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, somebody's squatting on .com and not even using it.
Get off of planetofthetapes.com, whoever's out there squatting on it, and also listening to this, coincidentally.
I would love that.
And now, Howell Dawdy featuring Tony Robot with Ding Dong.
Lost on the road in the middle of the city. Lost in her looks in the middle of the night. She's looking so crisp, wish this would last forever. Time is running out, so I better run this light. So I'm racing across town as her curfew winds down. Hustling towards the door. that ding dong. Gotta do it right. Ding dong, ding dong. I gotta hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight. Ding dong, ding dong. I gotta hit that ding dong. Gotta do it right. Ding dong, ding dong. I gotta hit that ding dong before the ding dong of midnight.
Hey, if you enjoy this show and want to support it and me, head on over to patreon.com/HowellDawdy, where $5 a month gets you access to exclusive content like bonus episodes and free downloads of the songs. Next week on the show, comedian Mandy McKelvey.